Hello and welcome to Yasodhara Ashram podcast. In this series, we will be offering an insight into the practice of Satsang, where the community comes together every night and shares insights of wisdom and chants for the prayer list. In this episode, Ashram resident Chuck McNab talks about his experience with Karma Yoga and reframing work to be an offering to the divine.
Svaha Tat Savitur Variniam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Namaste. Welcome to Satsang. It gives me great pleasure to offer tonight. And we're offering the Gayatri Mantra, and I just wanted to share the English words to the Gayatri Mantra. I just really enjoy offering that mantra. And this is what it said underneath it. We meditate on the divine glory who has created the physical, mental, emotional, and celestial worlds of this universe, who is fit to be worshipped, who is the embodiment of knowledge and light, who is the remover of all sins and ignorance. May she enlighten our intellect. Om. Yeah, I really enjoyed that bhajan. So I was sitting at home. Today was my reflection day, and I was thinking of what I was going to offer for satsang tonight. Usually I like to wait for the last second to pick something, but I actually spend some time thinking about it. And my mind always goes back to offering. Being here at Karma Yoga Ashram and offering Karma Yoga and learning what Karma Yoga means for me, it comes up quite a bit. And realizing that a lot of offerings that I've done in my life was Karma Yoga in a way that I didn't know was what was called Karma Yoga. So I'm just going to share. This is Time to Be Holy. It's a collection of Swami Radha's satsangs. And it's one of my very, very favorite books that I love reading through. And I was looking at offerings, and satsang fell under offerings, and Karma Yoga fell under offerings. And it also brought me to Selfless service chapter in the front of the book. And I'll just read you a couple paragraphs, and I'll just share a little bit afterwards. To practice Karma Yoga, the yoga of selfless service, the yoga of action without desiring the fruits of the work, you have to know your motivation. Then, in order to be successful, to reach your goal, you have to be complete and sincere in your dedication. Without sincere dedication, nothing specific can be achieved. We all have many personality aspects which often counter what we intend to do. But if your motivation and your dedication are right, in the end, you are bound to win the battle in which you complete yourself. Letting go of your attachments to work and to its rewards will not happen immediately. But if you are sincerely trying, you will probably have some success within a week. As a small beginning, you might try giving a service of some kind to someone as an anonymous gift. Also, think about what selfless service means to you. Reflect on this deeply and often. In the end, you will see that being attached does not give you the rewards you think it will. If you list the debts and credits of your attachments, you will see that you're in the red. Selflessness is an attitude that you bring to your work, and everyone individually has to make a decision about that attitude. If you say, I don't really want to do this work, it's a real sacrifice, then this is where you are, and this is where you have to start. Sacrifice whatever there is. If you think your work is too difficult or too tiring or boring, make it an offering to the divine. This will help you achieve personal harmony inside. You have to drive out negative thoughts quickly because they become a habit. You won't find any work that is agreeable. That can be very troublesome. So, I even have that highlighted in my book because it's a real reminder for me, not expecting, a pat on the back if I'm offering something. And I really like sharing about karma yoga to new visitors that come. We used to have Taste of the Ashram people come in on the weekends, and people that were new. I really like sharing about the Devya speech, about how your words can really affect how you think and how I act. I know that I don't like calling karma yoga work. I like to call it an offering. And I know that just by changing those different words inside my head helps it bring a lighter outcome for what I'm offering. And I don't expect rewards, like it said in, like she says in there. But sometimes rewards happen, unexpected rewards. It's not like good things don't happen when you're offering in a very heartfelt, giving way. It just brings that inner joy that you might not expect. And I found that a lot. So much so that I mentioned this a few times that I also volunteer outside of the ashram. And I really enjoy being out in the community and being able to offer to other people. And even before I came to the ashram, I used to volunteer out in the community. And coming here and finding out that it was karma yoga that I was offering a selfless service really kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things that I know inside, but just had to put words to. Even in my own Native First Nations culture, there's a lot of similarities that I see being able to connect those things, because a lot of our teachings are orally, but a lot of the Eastern teachings that are brought to the West here, that's Swami Radha, she kind of gave those things words. So being able to interpret what I know inside was a really big thing that really helped my understanding of what karma yoga, what selfless service, what my inner self is saying, what my outer self should be saying, and just being aware of different things that affect my own spiritual growth and help me develop a clearer path for me to walk later on. And I could go on and on. I still get nervous offering satsang, and but being able to offer without expectation is an easy thing after a while. Thank you. So next is prasad. As we know, it's a Sanskrit word meaning grace. And usually we have fruit from our orchard, which the food flow office, they dry them out. And it's a physical representation of the sweetness of our day, the sweetness of the teachings. But if you just gently close your eyes and just hold your hands in a little bowl and just imagine something in your day that was sweet, an interaction, a thought, or a teaching that really kind of just perked your eyebrow up. Something that just made you smile. And just imagine it in that little bowl. And we'll say the Divine Mother prayer together. O Divine Mother, may all my speech and idle talk be mantra. All actions of my hands be mudra. All eating and drinking be the offerings of oblations unto thee. All lying down, prostrations before thee. May all pleasures be as dedicating my entire self unto thee. May everything I do be taken as thy worship. You can place that in your heart or offer it to anything you need.
Thank you for listening. Yasodhara Ashram acknowledges the Tanaha and Sinayaks First Peoples on whose unceded territory we are caretakers and guests. You can find out more about the ashram at yasodhara.org, where you can join the mailing list, and you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. This has been Satsang Talks, and Hari Om Tat Sat.